Welcome to Mechanical Advantage Garage. I'm Kerry, and today we're at a swap meet. Actually, we're at the Walneck winter swap meet for motorcycles. So we're going to do some treasure hunting today. Let's dig into it. So we're out here in Springfield, Ohio, where it is a brisk 35 degrees here in November, right before Thanksgiving, and there are quite a few vendors outside. Yeah, just check out all the folks that are outside. There's an indoor portion too, but we're going to go take a look and see what we can find. Hopefully there's some good treasure around here.
Love that, man.
So these are really interesting. I've never seen wheels that had like a smooth lip before. I'm told they're off of Dyna. That's a Harley Star Hub. But how unique is that?
937.
Look at this awesome hand-tooled seat. All hand-tooled leather. I think this is an original sprung saddle, but so here we are heading in the indoor portion of the building. Hopefully there's still some people here and some good stuff to check out. So here we got some old relics right here. This is a 1970 Sportster frame, Ironhead Sportster. But man, look at this. That piston's seen some better days. You can really feel the scoring in that. So cylinders are gone and they're no good anyway. But this is an interesting piece. This is a 70 frame, so there's no frame numbers on this side. If you notice, well, these had the pads, but there's no 70 had pads, but no numbers stamped into it. Actually, I can't see if there's any numbers in there. But yeah, so these would title to the engine. They're great if you have a chopper frame that you want to build, because your title moves with your engine on these. After this, 71, it moves with the frame. But something else you notice is the lug, the cast lug backbone. In 73, they went to an iron bar, which is what's on all my bikes. And not the same. But here's a nice little cool start to something for somebody. Oh, look at this crazy girder. So the big difference between a girder and a springer is springers spring at the axle. Girders spring at the neck. The whole front fork moves instead of having rockers like on a springer. But this is really nice. A narrow 70 square tube girder. Made my first purchase of the swap meet. I got a fender for the 71 Ironhead, and we'll go over the differences between all of them in a later video. But this was a good score for me. Well, here's a real interesting bike. This is a 2004 Kawasaki Ninja that somebody turned into a nice little get-around cafe racer. Real vintage look to it. Oh, it's a 250. I thought it was a 650. Hey, $1,200 though. This would make a nice little putt around town motorcycle. So here's a little bit of treasure. This is a uncut factory Harley straight leg frame with the original castings in place. Yeah, nobody's damaged this. So this would be panheading earlier. Really nice, actually. $2,000. Not a bad score. Look at this old school chopper. How cool is this? Big girder front end. Z plates. Looks like it's set up for Norton, maybe? Yeah.
Norton frame.
This is a Norton frame, right? It's Commando. Yeah, there's the isolastic mount on the front. Well, that's really cool. So here's some cool gems here. Here's a flathead motor for a fairly reasonable price with title, you know. And then a 60 panhead It's a real panhead, not S&S cases. A little bit more expensive, but worth it. Very cool. And 80 cubic inch FLH shovel, cone shovel, but can't beat that. And it comes with a title. Well, here's something cool. Look at this rocket-shaped air cleaner. Also one of those old Harley #1 points covers. Actually, two of them. This one's black, that one's silver. Nice stuff. And check this out. It is an old plunger chopper bolt-on hardtail. Looks like a bolt-on hardtail for a Sportster, but these are, it's got a plunger rear end, similar to a Amen Savior or a Jammer Velvet Ride. So you keep the suspension, but you have the hardtail look. And $350, not a bad price. Really kind of cool. Here's something you don't see every day. It's a genuine tank shift pan head roller. So this, with that pan engine over there, you could have yourself a full motorcycle by the end of the day. But yeah, how cool is this? Now, because of the age, these wouldn't come with titles. Harley didn't put frame numbers on their bikes until 1971, so this would predate that. But it is pretty neat, and it's got a disc brake front end on it, so it's a whole mismatch of parts. But man, is it cool. Big banana caliper rear, too. Plunger seat. A lot of neat parts on this, though. Well, here's something really cool. This is an Arlen Ness digger frame from '96 for an FXR. Yeah, that's really something else. Never been used. Comes with the MSO. Look at that. LA Cycles. Comes with the kickstand. Ready to go. Never been turned into a motorcycle. Here's something I wasn't expecting to find at a motorcycle swap meet. An actual set of wagon wheels, like real wagon wheels, and axles, and the yoke for a wagon. Like a real honest-to-God Conestoga wagon kind of setup. How cool is that? Well, look at this beautiful shovel. 76 Electroglide. Nice pinstriping on it, too. Well, it wasn't bad. There was some interesting stuff there. Some of these winter swap meets, they're a little hard to, gauge how many people are going to be there. Sometimes it's chock full of interesting stuff, and sometimes it's just not, But I did find some things. I found my fender. I can't reach it. Found some white foot pegs for the Sportster, some stuff like that. Good time, had by all. I'm always curious whether I should do like one of those challenges when I go to a swap meet and try to put together a running bike like some of the other YouTubers do. So hit me up in the comments if that's something you want to see me try. It'd be a lot easier to do someplace like Mid-Ohio than one of these where, sometimes people show up with enough stuff to do it and sometimes they just don't. Yeah, all in all, it was a good experience, and I will see you at the next video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you like this video.